Hey everyone, it's Samfiro and welcome to a map making tutorial video. On these videos I'm going to show you guys how to make a map, and also I'm going to show you guys how to script a mission. I'm going to show you guys how I make a map using my methods and how I make scripts using my style of scripting. My style of scripting is very basic. Also my map making style is also very basic, so it will help you guys make some good, well detailed maps for Source Squad 2. And you guys can also just script your own mods, missions. I know that nowadays 90% of you can make maps and scripts, but still lack in some part where you guys do not understand how to use these things or how to make it better. Alright, so I'm going to show you guys in my couple of videos about map making and scripting tutorial. Alright, I hope it helps a lot of you guys, and you guys can also make your own mods and fill the modding community of Metaphor with more awesome mods. Okay, so yeah, let's get started. On today's video, we are going to talk about two things: heights and polygons. How does this help your map making? Okay, so first of all, let's talk about heights. Alright, I know that 99% of you knows how to use heights. Okay, now these two things, these two stuff is the most essential part in height making. Alright, I always set them below 20%, and the slow and fast I set it below 30% because I like it that way. Softness, I like my heights to be soft. I'm not making pointy mountains or that stuff, because most of my map makings are based on soft hills and other valleys or mountains. Alright, so keep this thing below 20 and keep the slow and fast. How fast you want the height to grow, or how slow you want it to grow. If you want it slow, like this way, and then just set it below 20. Alright, and if you want it getting faster, like when making big hills, it takes a lot of time to make hills. If you set it to fast, it will be more faster. But the faster is for pros. For basic map makers, I think it's better to keep it below 20 or at 20. Right? So this was the first step. The next one is, you know what is fixed height? I think most of you knows. Fixed height is if you want a certain height for this map, you can fix it, like 50. That's at 50. This is the height at which it is 50. Now if you click it all over the map, it will be 50, all the way to 50. Right? And if you want, you can give it negative, minus 50. Minus 50, negative values go below. This is minus 50. The negative value is best when making beach, sea, beaches. If you want to make a beach landing map, you always use negative values, beaches, and positive values. Don't just remove the minus, gives a height, positive height. Will help you make mountains or other bridges or other stuff. Right? So this was the height section. Now what is this one? You guys are going to be asking. Fixed relative. Now this is the best and the most important part in making heights. Right? In this section, fixed relative. Set it to 0. Tick fixed height and tick fixed relative and set it to 0. You know what this does it do? It smooths your pointy or straight edges. Like click you have to keep clicking, right? You have to keep clicking. One click is not enough. It's not enough. You have to click. See, it's making it the edges smoother. I know that I have seen that many of you made maps made rivers in your maps and kept the edges like this. This looks very bad. So click on fixed height and click on fixed relative, set the value to 0 and start clicking. Use the double click on your mouse, like 2 clicks, and it will be faster and more easier. 1 click is more slow, but 2 clicks is faster. I know it will damage your mouse, but if you are an expert map maker, you have to forget about that. See how the edges are smoothened up. This will help you a lot with your maps. This is the most essential part in heights. After making a height, don't forget to smooth the edges. It will look more finished. You will even love your work after completing a map like I do. See how the edges have been smoothened up. So don't forget to use this technique, the fixed height and the fixed relative. You can like switch from fixed height and fixed relative quickly to making more heights. Like just click on fixed height, and this part of the section is now switched off. It won't work. Now this is what it does. You can make height like this, smooth heights, hills and other stuff. Alright, if you want to smoothen it up, just click on this, and here you go. Double click does the work faster for you. Alright, so this was the part of heights. Do not use any other places. Do not click on any other things. These other things are for pro map makers and expert ones. This is just the basic way how I make my maps, because I get a short amount of time to make maps because I have other works in my life. Okay, map making and scripting missions, making mods is what I do for fun. What I do for MOWAS2, 2, my favorite game. Alright, so this was the step in heights. Now let's go into polygons. Let's talk about polygons today. So what is polygon and how to use it? I will skip the what is polygon part because this is not a class. This is not a history class or a lecture class. I'll just show you guys how to use polygons. Now you see these squares. These are most important in polygons. The bigger they are, the bigger these squares are, the pointy your heights will be. The smaller they are, the sharp edges your heights will be. And also polygons affect the textures. The closer the boxes are, the smaller the boxes are, the texture will be spreaded. Like the textures will have smooth edges. So keep in mind, the smaller the boxes are, the smoother the texture will be on the edges. The bigger the boxes are, like this, this one, the pointy will have pointy edges. The textures will have pointy edges. Even if your boxes are big, like this size, your heights, when you click on heights, if you want to make heights like this, it will be pointy on the middle. Every height will be pointy. It's smoother now because the boxes are close to each other. It's smaller. So keep in mind that big boxes means the heights and the textures will be bad. It will look bad. Alright, so before adding heights and before adding textures, always select the polygons and then make these boxes smaller. Right now, how to make these boxes smaller, you ask? This is the level, this one. Click on level. Like these boxes are smaller right now. Click on 4, level 4. The bigger the level, the smaller the boxes will be. See these ones? Now this small size boxes are perfect for your textures. The texture will be smoother on these edges over here. On the edges it will be more smoother, so your textures will be spreaded perfectly over your map where you want to add textures. Okay, I think when you start a map, a big map, this is a small map, that's why the boxes are small. But when you start a big map, the boxes will be bigger, so always use level 4 or level 5. Spread the whole polygon over throughout the map where you want to add textures or add hills, and then do your magic, add textures, add heights. So remember, polygons first, then heights and texture before starting the map. So yeah, I think I made it clear for everyone how to start making a map, what to do before starting to make a map. And also the final most important thing is, before making a map, before starting to add textures and other things, I think it's better not to change the texture of the map. This is the default texture, and when adding heights and rivers or making trenches or other stuff, it's better to keep the texture default, right? And do not use sky environment. It's black is much better. You will see the edges and other details more clear in this section. Okay, so yeah, I think it helped everyone, and I think it will help everyone in the future, or those who just watched this video. I think it got to you more clearer, so how to use heights and polygons before making a map. So thank you everyone for watching. I'll be bringing more videos about map making and scripting tutorials, and I hope I make you guys understand, or you guys understand what I just told all along. If you guys have any questions regarding map making and scripting, just comment it on the comment section, and I will answer it as well I can. Alright, I'm not a good narrator or a good tutorial maker, but I will try my best to make these tutorials easy for you guys to understand. Right, so thank you guys for watching. If you guys understood the tutorial, just give a like, and if you guys don't, give a dislike. I will understand how many of you liked it or understood it and how many of you didn't. So yeah, thank you guys, and I'll see you guys on the next tutorial video.
Thank you guys for all your support on the channel. If you enjoyed it, make sure to give a like on the video, and please do subscribe for more. If you want to check out my mods, links are in the description.